I wish to draw your attention to that, the screen, the deep dive, which is deep dive and coming up, which has a metaphorical connection to the conference theme, the strategic resurgence, the steering Sri Lanka's management landscape. So good morning. Chief guest, the special guest speaker joining from Meta USA, the president and the founder of CPM Sri Lanka and the governing council members, the panel chairs, speakers, the panelists, and all other distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. Well, in my closing remarks, I would like to highlight three facets of my discussion. So let's get into the strategic management landscape. So if you look at strategic management landscape, when you're looking at multiple speakers, people such as Rich Howard, so they love to talk about the qualities of strategic thinkers. So in fact, he has postulated the four different scenarios of strategic thinking in line with two parameters. So by taking a metaphorical setting of the beach and the dive, so he has taken this impact of insight from low to high. It is not up, it's down, deeper. At the same time, the frequency of insights, that is also low to high. So looking at four scenarios. The first set of strategic thinkers, it is called beach bumps. They're at the surface, doing nothing, looking around, not having a depth of what is happening, going on, and no understanding about the realistic scenarios. Whereas the other categories, they get into the water, but they are more snorkelers. They're at the surface level, surfing, but not depth, but having a fair idea of touching the water. The third category is scuba divers. They're a little bit deeper, like sometimes consultants, go hang around, go into a depth, but not depth enough. Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth scenario is this, the deep dive. So that is the impact of insights, high. The frequency of insights, high. You hold the breath, manage your oxygen, go deep, and come back. I think in that light, what the CPM has introduced this 11th CPM International Conference this year, because Sri Lanka has crossroads, as the keynote speaker also highlighted. So in that light, so we need to see that deep dive and coming out. So with that, let me come to my second area. So if we dissect this meaning of strategic resurgence and steering Sri Lanka's management landscape, the wording. Friends, what does that mean, the strategic resurgence? It leads collaboration in terms of to advance transformative initiatives and systems that promotes determination and commitment towards countries' growth and success. As a nation, what we are looking for? We are looking for creating an ecosystem of suppliers, producers, particularly he has also highlighted that small and medium-sized enterprises to produce the country's needs, the country's requirements, and of course value creation. From best management practices points of view, in all spheres, it is vital and critical because it strengthens the governance via better anti-bribery corruption frameworks, aligning the regulations, and setting the tone for the country's requirement. In that light, what we are looking at in terms of the strategic lineup, that's my third area. This conference is all about. So looking at the first domain, that is what we are experiencing now, the first session, the macro perspectives. I think starting from the president, while highlighting the governance, accountability, and the implicit role of CPM, and the keynote speaker has highlighted the macro diverse perspectives of bringing the metaphor of the doctor and the patient. That's what Sri Lanka is looking for, particularly this year. I think it's a vital juncture. At the same time, while he's concluding his talk, and which is connected to the, our special guest who is joining from USA Meta, bringing that data science. But what she is advising at the end, start small, take it to the next. It's not a strategic imperative, but it's the way. In terms of soon after the tea, like you will be moving to the session 2, where you are going to look at that configuring and reshaping the management practices and applications. So for that purpose, we have invited 2 Sri Lankans who are differing, like performing. One is a Sri Lankan veteran, the other one is joining from Australia. So he has done wonders in Australian setting and 16 other countries at multiple arena in terms of configuring and reshaping these management practices and applications. And along with the 2 other panelists, so we are going to witness that aspect. Then, ladies and gentlemen, the post-lunch, the first session, as we have witnessed last night, the best management practices. So as I have simply defined it, the most effective and practical means of designing and implementing various applications in companies. So we want to see best of the best. So that's one of the purpose. I think the chief guest also highlighted the Japanese, the imperative philosophical psyche is that doing good for doing a better society. So that the better effective practices, not only for us, it is to share among others. So that's what you are going to witness in the afternoon in the session 3. So the difference is that at the competition time, they have had compelling 10 minutes. But today, we have invited them to extend that to 15 minutes, adding color and glamour. So of course, we love to see that, what they are doing in such respective conditions and what they have done and what are the key takeaways for us to go and implement competition together winning everyone. And the 4th final area, I think it's a vital connection in terms of the whole thing into the final session. That is where 2 brief speeches there. One is again from 2 Sri Lankans. One is making that digital inclusivity into a larger context coming from MasterCard, and the good friend who is joining from Auckland, New Zealand, all the way to talk about management resilience. So while having that, we have showcasing 2 ladies who are joining along with Dr. Bamanu Singh in the afternoon to look at the innovative insights, inclusivity, and of course bringing outside-in perspectives to steer the way forward. That is what we are looking at. I'm sure we are eagerly looking for that final session to look at this convergence of ideas of this big picture into a reality. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, what I want to tell you that this 11th CPM conference is looking for not only to deep dive, and we have to think very seriously how to come back. Thank you very much.